A few weeks ago, I heard that in France, 1/3 of women who are raped are being raped by their husbands. Why are we still here? How can a woman let someone do those things while thinking, it's okay, he had a worse day and I pissed him off? Well, in my opinion, one explanation might be our education. More precisely, our sexual education. And it's something we all need. It's connected to most problems that women encounter today. And if we, men and women, are not equal in our bed, how could we be equal in salaries, in laws, in our everyday life? I will share a story with you. When my little brother was 12 and I was 17, he went to ask me a specific question about women. Like, what is a clitoris? What's the difference between making love and fucking? And why do you think he came to me with those questions? Well, that's because my parents did not want to talk about it right away, because he's too young. Maybe they were right, maybe not. But at the end, he still has those questions in mind. And today, with the internet, media sell sex as a whole, and women are hypersexualized. In this context, I think it's becoming essential to have a sexual education. At least, we need to talk and debate about it. Also, if we are too embarrassed to discuss it, you have other ways to learn about it. There are websites or YouTube videos that discuss this topic while respecting men and women. And sexual education is also important because it means learning what will help us develop happy and balanced relationships. With all that sex around us, a young boy or a young girl can be curious and search to answer to their questions. And if we don't talk about it with them, a friend will do it, and he will show him a wonderful website that another friend just gave him. Or he may just have found it himself in the internet. So, when this young boy will grow up, he will do just like in those movies, and he will wait his partner to do the same. Now, let me ask you a few questions. Are X movies the reality? Are we all hungry for sex? Should we, women, say yes as soon as men ask? Or can we decide when we want to have sex? Think about it and ask yourself if you, as a man, I've already tried to force, even a little, a girl to sleep with you. Or us, women, have we once already agreed to have sex, even if at this moment we did not want? Well, I did once. Because at this moment, I thought it was normal. He was my boyfriend, and I knew he loved me. And I did not want to upset him. And now that I grew up, with time, and what's in porn? Well, in it, women are objectified. In it, women are considered as a male subject enjoying doll. In it, men are sex beasts. In it, men are dominant and generally they degrade women. But if you catch your child to watch one of those movies, don't blame them. They only discover their sexuality. Tell them it's normal to experience it, but that what's in those movies is not the reality. So, when they will live their first experience, they will have to respect their partner. My final point will be that today, 51% of teenagers have already seen a porn before 14 years old. It's 40% more than 5 years ago. So, sexual education is becoming more and more important and urgent to our future generation, so that they will feel good about themselves and they will respect each other during the act. Thank you.